The issue is simpler and more uncomfortable. In commodities, advice usually arrives faster than authority. When that happens, very little actually changes. That's the part nobody particularly enjoys saying out loud. Now, to be fair, consultants work extremely well in certain industries. Industries where problems follow logic, where processes can be mapped, where stakeholders behave predictably. In commodities, we don't live like that. This is a market where the slide says one thing and the market does another, often at 3 in the morning. If you haven't lived through a blown out spread overnight, or a missing bill of lading freezing a $50 million cargo, or a counterparty going silent mid-squeeze, then you're not stepping into a business. You're stepping into a combat zone thinking it's a Pilates class. This isn't a capability gap, it's a context gap. And here's what is often underestimated. Inside every trading house, people already know what's broken. They know the tribal workflows, the legacy systems held together with macros and hope, the empire builders protecting processes from 2010, the resistance disguised as this is how we've always done it. Diagnosis is not the problem here, execution is the problem. And execution requires one thing no consultants can bring with them. That's authority. When a trading house appoints the right leaders, real operators, real decision makers, change stops being theoretical. It doesn't require permission. It doesn't rely on politics, and it certainly doesn't need an 80-page of an alignment slide. It needs authority that is actually used. There's a familiar line heard frequently in boardrooms delivered by consultants. Commodity firms lack specialist capabilities to transform. I mean, it sounds reasonable, it sounds structured, but it also sounds like it belongs on slide 12. Because inside a trading firm, however, all that is absolute fiction. I mean, think about it. Any organization capable of optimizing shipping, storage, FX, credit, options, hedging, logistics, geopolitics, and financing within a single trade cycle across regions under regulatory pressure with a P&L moving millions by millions a minute does not suffer a capability problem. What it suffers from is something far more dangerous, a lack of internal authority to dismantle what no longer works. Transformation doesn't fail because people can't do the work. It fails because the architecture of authority doesn't allow them to.